Hi, it's me, Liz, CEO and founder of Worth It, and today I'm going to be talking about the Hello Yellow campaign that Young Minds run and why we all need to wear yellow to support children and young people's mental health on World Mental Health Day, which is the 10th of October. So, World Mental Health Day is something that is a global thing that happens on the 10th of October, and Young Minds also use that time to promote Hello Yellow, the Hello Yellow campaign, which is about showing solidarity for young people's mental health. So what we know is there is an epidemic increase in mental health issues in young people. What we know is that there is a huge increase in mental health needs for young people, and the latest data and statistics tell us that the issues have increased by, and they're actually 3 times higher than they were in May in 2019. So I'm just looking at some statistics here. So in December 22, it showed that there were 3,000 referrals to CAMS in that month. So that's December 2022, 3,000 referrals to children and adolescent mental health services, which is known as CAMS, in that year. So that's the first time on record that the numbers have reached over 3,000 referrals. And in May this year, it rose. So that's December 2020. And in May 2023, the figures rose again to 3,732. So in 1 month. And what we know is that there is no capacity in the workforce to meet this growing demand. There's just not enough CAMS practitioners out there, mental health workers working with young people and teenagers. So that 3,732 is 3 times higher than it was in May 2019. So the CAMS referrals are going up a significant amount. So what we need to be doing is increasing capacity to support young people's mental health and wellbeing, so that when we do campaigns like Hello Yellow, which I'm all for because it's raising awareness and it's giving people a voice and helping people understand that they do need to do more around children and young people's mental health, but increasing awareness is all well and good if you then have the support services to then refer onto, which we just don't. So there's a rapid increase of the services. Let's say the service delivery has remained at this level, so like the level it was 10 years ago, but the number of referrals have gone up like this, and there's a huge gap, and that's what we're seeing now. So we cannot rely on service, on the way services are delivered. This is why we need to do more around increasing strategies for wellbeing. So on days like Hello Yellow Day, which is a great day to show solidarity and to say we believe in supporting mental health and we are here to listen to you if you have a mental health need, and please come forward, and all those things, which are great and really, really important. But if they're not then backed up with increased capacity to support young people, they are almost seen as tokenistic. Like, I've been in schools and they've said, I just don't want another presentation about how, like, wearing yellow and improving your well-being, if no one's going to do anything about it, if no one's going to change anything. So that's where programs like the ones I've created come in, around increasing capacity for young people to support each other through like our peer ambassador program, which we've got primary and secondary versions of, which increases young people's awareness and capacity to improve mental health and wellbeing strategies amongst peers, including developing positive relationships. So, don't underestimate the chance for a day like Hello Yellow or World Mental Health Day as a chance for young people to interact with each other and to share and learn and normalise mental health, have conversations around it, and really open up and start talking about it. But what I'm saying is, don't just open that up and have conversations around it if it's not the start of something else, if it's not going to then carry forward, or become a way of doing stuff on a regular basis. So like my other video where I talked about how to make World Mental Health Day a success in your school for like teachers and staff and just generally whole schools, using the Hello Yellow campaign to support student mental health and wellbeing is also something that, as a conversation starter and a conversation that must continue, not something that's seen as a tick box, tokenistic, one-off, piecemeal, look, we've done this, aren't we amazing, activity. So don't just go around wearing yellow thinking you're doing something for mental health in young people when the next day you put your normal clothes on and you go back to normal. Does that make sense? So I'm all for it if you understand the wider context of of promoting mental health and well-being in a sustainable manner. And what you need to do that is you really need to embed tools and strategies for well-being into your whole school or college approach, and have conversations and develop a curriculum for well-being. So there is the Search for Pathway framework, which I have another video on that I'll link to above, which really is your toolkit of mental health strategies that you can share with students. So you could use Hello Yellow Day as an opportunity to really start championing and sharing some strategies for wellbeing that young people can use and take forward. Again, if it's one off, it could go in one ear and out the other, so just bear that in mind. But it's a great chance to start conversations going, and then the idea that you follow those up and then you keep that momentum going. So wear yellow, promote Mental Health Day, get involved in Young Minds campaign. They are doing amazing work championing the cause of children and young people's mental health. It's a fundraising activity for them. So if you wear yellow, you can get fundraising packs and really like show solidarity and show support for young people's mental health. But don't only just do that. Make sure it is part of a wider considered effort in promoting and embedding positive mental health and wellbeing for young people in your school or setting. And if you want to know how to do that, please look at my website. There is a whole ton of stuff. I have put some on the page below. I've put some links to some useful resources, and we have a guide of free downloadable wellbeing, positive psychology, wellbeing strategies, a little booklet that you could use with students on Hello Yellow Day to promote their mental health and wellbeing. Just a short video for you today on making Hello Yellow Day work for you and the students in your school or setting.